Commissioning of the old eastern span of the Bay Bridge, some historians and bridge workers are getting sentimental about what they say is the end of an era. KCBS reporter Holly Kwan has their story.
Ever since the new span was in the works, the Bancroft Library's Oral History Office in Berkeley has been collecting cool stories from people who worked on the old eastern span. Rich Meridian is a steel worker who spent his career on the bridge.
I'm going to hate when this one comes down because I really like it. It's something that I went across when I was a kid even. And now I've worked here, I've got to touch it, I've got to climb on it. Inclement weather, I've been out here for everything, and it's going to go. And now we're going to have a masterpiece, which is going to be a beautiful bridge when it's all said and done, but I'm going to miss this.
Richard Walker is the Cal Professor Emeritus who specializes in California history. He says there's nothing wrong with romanticizing what has long been seen as an ugly old workhorse.
For me, my generation, it was what we called the Rector set. Later, that became Lego. But it was something we grew up on. It was, kids who wanted to be engineers might start playing with that stuff. When they were young, it was those metal pieces that looked like a cantilever bridge. So it does have symbolic value.
I've seen the bridge, and the bridge is long, and they build it high, and they build it strong.
Holly Kwan, KCBS.
Brown has announced new legislation aimed at helping California meet a court order to reduce prison overcrowding. KCBS's Margie Schaefer reports so far there's bipartisan support.
A federal court order limits the state's prison population to 137.5% of capacity to avoid the early release of more than 9,000 prisoners.
We are not, any of us, willing to release an additional single prisoner.
That is Assembly Speaker John Perez, who stood with Governor Brown in unveiling legislation that calls for dipping into the state's reserves to purchase additional capacity. The state has until the end of the year to lower the prison population. Republican Senate Leader Bob Huff.
There are issues, amazingly, where Republicans and Democrats agree, and this is just such an instance.
Meanwhile, the federal order has been appealed to the Supreme Court. Margie Schaefer, KCBS. KCBS News Time, 8:43.
Thinking about LASIK? Stanford University Medical Center is currently seeking adults with high levels of nearsightedness and/or astigmatism to participate in a LASIK laser vision correction research study. To qualify for this research study, you must be willing to participate in regular follow-up visits and have healthy eyes. Contact the Stanford Eye Laser Center at 650-498-7020 to see if you're a candidate. Participation is limited. Call today at 650-498-7020.
A desperate woman will do anything to save her daughter, even murder. San Francisco Opera proudly presents the world premiere of Dolores Claiborne, the haunting opera by Tobias Picker based on Stephen King's novel. Powerhouse mezzo-soprano Delora Zajic is a perfect fit for the salty Maine housekeeper played in the film by Kathy Bates. Only 6 performances beginning September 18th. Tickets start at just $23. Call 415-864-3330 or visit sfopera.com today.
At Loma Linda University Health, we are driven by a mission to heal, to teach, to innovate, to serve. It's a mission that we live every day. It can be witnessed in the compassionate care provided in our hospitals and in the knowledge we share with the healthcare professionals of tomorrow. It is demonstrated through our determination to be at the forefront of medical treatment and in our desire to share our message of healthy living with the world. Our mission is a commitment deeply rooted in our faith to keep ourselves and our community healthy. At Loma Linda University Health, health and wellness is more than something we believe. It's something we live. To join us in our mission of health and wellness, visit us at lluhealth.org. That's lluhealth.org. Loma Linda University Health. Many strengths, one mission.
Coming up on KCBS, concerns about the impact of post-fire erosion on the quality of water from Hetch Hetchy. KCBS News Time, 8:45.
Cal Acura Sports Desk is next. Advanced to Acura Luxury now with the extremely new Acura MDX. In for Steve Bitker this morning, Hal Ramey with the tennis update and more.
Yeah, day 3 at the U.S. Open back in New York, Stan, and I know this, we'll be hard-pressed to find a bigger upset today than one that came late yesterday. Is 17-year-old Victoria Duvong. She's a qualifier and ranked number 296 in the world. She She knocked off the 2011 Open champion Sam Slusser 5-7, 6-4, 6-4.
It was a big moment, big stage. Not easy closing any match out, let alone, a past US Open champion. So happy I did it though.
How old does she really sound? 17?
That's not fair, but she definitely doesn't sound old. Let's put it that way.
She was impressive. I saw some of that match, and what a win. 3 other Americans advanced: Christina McHale, Allison Risk, and Sasha Vickery. Top-seeded Novak Djokovic led the men's winners last night. Roger Federer, John Isner, Sam Querrey also advancing. On to football, with the 49ers have named rookie Eric Reed as their starter at free safety. Reed was the team's #1 draft pick. Also of note, linebacker Patrick Willis started practicing for the first time since breaking his right hand back on July 31st. Rolling Stone has a story coming out next month indicating former Patriots tight end Aaron Hernandez has written several jailhouse letters insisting he's a great dude. The article in the October issue indicated Hernandez was a heavy user of PCP and he became so paranoid over the last year that he carried a gun everywhere. Baseball, the A's beat Justin Verlander and the Tigers 6-3 last night. They stayed 2-0 back at the Rangers. And the Giants, hard to believe, first time all year, back-to-back home runs. Benson Sandoval in a 3-run first. They won to beat the Rockies 5-3. Al Ramey with sports at 15:45 and all news 740 at FM 106.9 KCBS.
Hey Mike, what's happening now through Labor Day at Best Shop Motor Cars?
How about low down payments on our most popular Mercedes-Benz models?
Really? How low?
Go to bestshopmotorcars.com and you'll be amazed at what you can get away with.
It's summer's grand finale weekend. So this Labor Day, Safeway has amazing deals to help you through the best cookout. Right now with your club card, get thick, perfectly marbled, mouth-watering steak. Rancher's Reserve beef ribeye steak bone-in is just $5.99 a pound in the Extreme Value Pack. Plus, select condiments are buy one, get one free of equal or lesser value. From Heinz ketchup to Vlasic pickles, mix and match your favorites. Friends, family, and big deals for the grill. The perfect send-off to summer at Safeway.
What do I love about my babysitter? She has super nanny powers. She gets away monsters. My nanny has eyes in the back of her head. I saw it at X-ray vision. She can read my mind. Really?
Care.com, you'll find great babysitters and nannies in your area. Plus, get access to reviews, references, and more.
Get your own. This one's mine.
Join free to get started. Care.com.
Everything is more fun behind the wheel of a Mini. Right now, enjoy open air in a Mini Roadster for just $259 a month for 36 months, or lease the bigger 4-door Mini Countryman for just $245 a month for 36 months. Visit miniusa.com/special offers.
KCBS News Time 8:48. First for Traffic and sponsored by Mini. Here's Kim.